Biafrans demand for justice for Maazi Simon Ekpa Njoku, a prisoner of conscience in Finland, who is standing to save the life of people. Justice for Simon Ekpa Njoku. Justice for all Biafrans. Let us continue to demand for justice for Maazi Simon Ekpa. He is innocent and must be released unconditionally. The Nigerian government is the one responsible for all atrocities happening in Biafra land. Maazi Simon Ekpa Njoku is innocent and must be released. Justice for Maazi Simon Ekpa. Justice for Biafrans.
that we came here, we are not allowed to come here, but they just surprised us. And we appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Yes.
Are the one responsible for the killing of our people.
Yes, we all know that.
I am here because of the life of my people.
Yes.
And we're not giving up.
Yes. No, never.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Honestly.
This is my weekend one. This is like a food show. This is too body brand. I'm in Italy, USA. About to one lady girl. Funny they go to work to. Funny they work for bank. Then I end up for motor. Wherever they go. Wherever they go. Opposite good. But then on the other side. I'm not to school. I see people run. I see people run. Then I say, Traga. And I'm waiting they happen. And I'm waiting they happen. And I'm at the body by. See no day for dog. See no day for dog. If better you take your eye and see. Then I call the driver. And I'm waiting. And I'm waiting. This is my weekend one.
Let the universe bear witness to the sacred code. The ground beneath us does not yield to seasonal guests. The tenant cannot sack the landlord. The employee can never sack the employer. Nnamdi Kanu remains the supreme leader of IPOB. His command is final. Whatever he says goes. Pursuant to the strict authority of the supreme leader and the sacred unyielding IPO code of conduct, the third administration of the docks is hereby dissolved. The sentence is passed, your names are permanently erased. Chikaedozi, you are sacked. Tony Surumike, you are sacked. Austin Akpa'S, you are sacked. Kuya Forma, you are sacked. Isaiah Uba, you are sacked. Collins Chinedu, you are sacked. Chinas Anworu, you are sacked. Fidelis Njoku, you are sacked. Chidin Manworu, Juliet Edward Filatro, you are sacked. You are indefinitely expelled. You are Nigerian agents. Stay off from IPOB. You no longer speak. You no longer act for the children of light. The employee cannot fire the boss. Tenants cannot darkness could hide the shadows of greed. They forgot the soil remembers every treacherous deed. After the illegal extraction, when the leader was taken away, the enemies of the struggle came out to play. Governor David, he paid $500,000 of blood money bribe to buy college for the scholars of shame. They took the cash, sabotaged the release, and traded the crown, private media houses, just to tear the leader's legacy down. But the truth is a rock, it crushes the hand that betrays. But in the darkest hour, the true guardian stood high, refusing to let the message of restoration die. We lift our voices to honor the ones who defended the light, the shield of the truth, in the dead of the night. Thank you, Biafra, thank God, media for standing support, for ensuring the truth, the truth was always told. Salute to the dedicated souls of battle, standing the test. Salute to the rising sun, healing and blessed, and the ambassador for self-determination marching ahead, keeping the fire burning for the living and the dead. You defended the leader, you shielded the name from the stain. Oh, whatever Nnamdi Kanu said, go. Whatever the supreme leader says, oh. The fourth course is here, working with global power to heal the land. The genocide must stop, the boss has spoken. Victory is absolute.
Like and share the program to all platforms. Share to family and friends. Don't keep to yourself. Invite someone to join us.
Biafra spirit never dies. From the roots to the sky. In the silence of the night, we still call your name.
Like and share to all platforms.
Through the storm and the struggle, we carry your faith.
Share to your neighbors to join us on this
Though the walls may be
aftermath
high and the
update.
chains may be strong, your voice echoes louder every freedom song.
Welcome.
We remember your courage, we remember your stand.
Like and share to other people so that they can
For the
join
people,
us.
for the future, for the promised land. Even when you're not here, your spirit still leads.
Don't watch alone. Join us.
In the hearts of the people,
Invite somebody to join.
Oh, we never tire.
Tap the screen if you are watching on TikTok. Tap the screen.
Through the fire.
You're watching on Facebook, like and share. YouTube, like and share.
Oh yeah. In our hearts, in our dreams, we believe. Simon Ekpa, we call your name. Born for the struggle, born for the flame. We know he will be free. One day, through the night, we go see better day. We miss your voice, your guiding light. But your spirit keeps the fire burning bright. From the streets to the villages, the message go round. Every voice, every soul in a freedom sound. No prison can silence what the truth has begun. Like the rising of the moon and the shining of the sun. Hey, they can try to hold you down, but they don't understand. This is bigger than a man, it's the cry of a lion. From the learners to the youth, everybody know. Freedom is a seed and it's already grown. Oh, we go rise again. We don't go fail. Through the pain, your voice we hear. We know he will be free. Oh yeah.
cry. Freedom, freedom, we rise. We know He will make free. Oh yeah. In our hearts, in our dreams, we believe. Simon Ekpa, we call your name. Vote for the struggle, vote for the flame. We know He will make free. One day, through the night, we will see better days. We need your presence. Hear the light, and together we go win this fight. He will be free. He will be free.
And I'm going to pray the prayer of David from the book of Psalms.
Like and share to other platforms as we
And I will pray
continue.
because a lot of people are listening all over the world. I mean, a lot, millions are listening all over the world. And I want them to follow our proceedings this very evening. Very, very critical, very, very important. That we do so. Oh Lord, my God, the creator of the heavens and the earth, we take refuge in you. Save and deliver us from all that pursue us. Because if you look away from us, they will tear us apart like a lion and rip us to pieces with no one to rescue us. Because the world is against Biafra for no reason. We are hated, we are despised for no discernible reason. Only thee, O Lord God Almighty in heaven, is our Savior, not man. You must come to our rescue. Because you are our Lord and you are our God. If we have done this, if I have done anything, if there is guilt on my hands, if I have repaid anybody, be it friend or an adversary, with evil or without cause, have done wrong to any man or woman, then let the Fulani Janjaweed pursue and overtake me. Let them trample down my life to the ground and make me sleep in the dust. Arise, O Elohim, Adonai El Shaddai, in your anger, rise up against the rage of the Fulani Janjaweed Caliphate and the Zoological Republic. You will rise and you will fight for your children. You will awake, O Heavenly Father, Lord God Almighty, the creator of the heavens and the earth, the owner of the universe, for you must decree justice. Let your children and all men and of goodwill gather around you while you sit on top of your throne in the highest of the heavens, a habitation that only thee can ever occupy. Only you, O Heavenly Father, will judge the people. You will vindicate me, O Lord, you will vindicate IPOB, you will vindicate your children of Biafra, according to our righteousness, according to our integrity. O Most High, bring an end to the violence of the wicked, bring an end to Fulani Janjaweed violence in our land, bring an end to their abductions, bring an end to their kidnappings, bring an end to their extrajudicial slaughter of the innocent, bring an end to their forced conversion of Christians into Islam, bring to an end their mediocrity, bring to an end their senseless feudal rule, bring to an end their evil and their deception. Come and secure the righteous, because only you, O God Almighty in heaven, can see in the dark. Only you know the hearts of men. You are our shield. We have nobody. Between 67 and 1970, the whole world ganged up and fought against your children. We did not steal anything from anybody. We did not go after anybody's possession nor inheritance. We were on our own in the land that you gave to our ancestors. They conspired, they connived, they colluded to kill us. Over 5 million people. We are dead at the end of it. You are our shield. We do not trust in any man or in any state. We trust only in thee. Because you are God and you always save the upright at heart. Anybody whose heart is clean, oh Heavenly Father, to those you do not abandon to their enemies. That is why you cannot abandon IPOB. That is why Biafra can never be abandoned. Because your words are yeah and amen. You are God, you're not human. Facebook may have been bought over by Nigeria, and we pray that Twitter will not succumb to their threats and their violence. You are God and you are not right and a just judge. But you are also a God that displays his wrath every blessed day. If Fulani Janjaweed do not relent in what they are doing, if the Fulani Caliphate continues to pursue the scorched earth policy of abductions and murder and mayhem, then you, O Lord God in heaven, you will sharpen your sword, you will bend and string your bow, you will prepare your deadly weapons, you will make ready your flaming arrows. Whoever is pregnant with evil conceives trouble and gives birth to disillusionment. That is what is happening in this so-called Nigeria. Nigeria is pregnant with evil because it conceived trouble and it has now given birth to disillusionment. All the holes that the Fulani Janjaweed are digging for us into that pit, they are falling into one after the other. The trouble that they have caused will always rebound on them. Their violence will come down on their own heads. O Heavenly Father, for we shall give thee thanks always, all the days of our lives, because only thee is righteous. We shall sing songs of praise unto your holy name, O Most High. For as long as there is a child on this earth of Biafran descent and heritage, O Heavenly Father, we shall worship your name and your name alone, now and forevermore, we pray. He said, that was our prayer this evening. We are now going to proceed without further hesitation to bring to you the gospel which I have been mandated by.
Nnamdi Kanu is not condemning any group, while Nnamdi Kanu is not condemning any group whatsoever. Just like I am supporting any group at all, so long as you are fighting against Nigeria. While Nnamdi Kanu is not supporting, is not condemning any group. The people can claim to follow him today. They say Simon Ekpa is a terrorist. Simon Ekpa is this. Simon Ekpa is that. After 10 good months of fighting Simon Ekpa, they didn't achieve anything. After 10 months of fighting Simon Ekpa, they didn't achieve anything. Yet, they are now changing to Simon Ekpa is a terrorist. Simon Ekpa is the leader of a non-government. Try! so cheap, and they are looking for freedom. You see, the more you blackmail me, the more you are blackmailing yourself. You think you are blackmailing me. You are blackmailing yourself. You don't know that? When the BBC came and do their nonsense disinformation, is it only Simon Ekpa that they showed it? You don't? Is it only Simon Ekpa? You all were there. All of you were there. You could not even defend yourself. The same Simon Ekpa you are calling all manner of names defended you there. And let me tell you, even when they mentioned Simon Ekpa, the issue they mentioned Simon Ekpa, there was nothing. I can defend anything I say. All of you could not defend yourself, yet, you blackmail me. You think that when you blackmail me, when they want to call them, they call only Ekpa? All of you, your picture were there. Did you see my picture in the write-up? No. My picture was my video was hidden in the video. But all of you, the picture was there. Every day you look for Simon Ekpa, you post. Simon Ekpa is one quota. Simon Ekpa is a Korean. Simon Ekpa is this. When the thing begin to happen, they will call you. And when the issue started, you could not defend yourself. You couldn't defend yourself. BBC did not say it was Simon Ekpa. BBC put your picture, all of you, as we were blackmailing Simon Ekpa, they did not say it was. They put all of your picture. So this one, he said, we are going to kill this one, we are going to kill that one. All of your picture was there. Your video was there. Yet, you wake up every day, blackmail Simon Ekpa. And if you don't, all of you can never live. Hatred and jealousy of Simon Ekpa have been clouded the brain that you don't even have at all. I do not know when they are going to learn. They think when they promote Simon Ekpa by calling Simon Ekpa criminal, BBC will come and say Simon Ekpa. All of you, the more you are calling me a terrorist, the way you are calling me a terrorist is the same thing you are calling yourself. You think when you get terrorists and oh Jesus Christ, this BBC disinformation should have teach all of you a lesson. You think when you come to social media because you hate me, because you are jealous of me, because you don't like me, you think when you call me criminal, you are going to pay for everything you say. You are going to pay. You carry my name and blackmail. Simon Ekpa is the leader of a local government. Simon Ekpa is this one. Simon Ekpa is that one. You see the way BBC is dealing with you people? If anything is going to happen anywhere, you are going to also be dragged into it. And you can't even defend yourself. It's purpose. It's pataka. Every day. Get yourself educated, you say no. Go to school, you say no. Simon Ekpa every day. Simon Ekpa every morning. All right.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us wherever you are joining from. As you join us on the program, kindly like and share to other platforms. If you are watching us on TikTok, you are welcome. You are watching us on Facebook, you are welcome. If you are watching on X, you are welcome. And if you are watching on YouTube, you are welcome. Wherever you are watching from, I welcome you, I appreciate you, and I thank you for being part of this program. Remember, in this program, we do not come here to instigate violence. We do not come to this program to preach hate. We do not come here to attack people or individuals. What we'll do in this program is to promote the cause of Biafra, present Biafra to the world as the only remedy to the failed state. And that is the assignment we have signed up. We will continue to do so, for better, for worse, for the rest of our lifetime. We will continue to do that. I personally will continue to promote the cause of Biafra, for better, for worse. That is what I'm doing in this platform. So if you are joining us for the very first time and you don't know what the platform is all about, I'm telling you now. This is a platform that promotes the cause of Biafra. It does not matter where you belong, the group you are, as long as you are promoting the cause of Biafra and support the disintegration of Nigeria, you are welcome. We are on the same page. We equally welcome those who have different opinion. We welcome those who have superior argument. So whenever they want to show up, they can show up and make sure they have evidence to whatever accusation they're going to present. And it is our own duty to respond respectfully. Here, regardless your religion, your opinion, your race, everybody is allowed to express themselves, and you are entitled to your opinion. So wherever you are and you're watching this program, like and share. I know the attack against us is going to increase, but we will never give up. We will never give up. The battle is not yet over. For some of you who will think it's over, the battle is not yet over. We are still in the battle. The battle is still ongoing. I bet you the main battle have just started. Maybe you don't know. The main battle have just started underground. And why it is very, very delicate is that some of the things happening today, you are not going to hear about it nor see it. They are going to be doing a lot of work on the ground. You know what the Zoological Republic can do? They believe that they can buy their way out of everything. That is why we must not think that all is over. It is not yet over. In as much we have done our part, and our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa Njoku, have done his own part in the court to defend the cause of Biafra, to defend Nnamdi Kanu, and to defend every one of us. He has done his own part. But you that is out there, we must continue to pray, because our battle is not just against human, it's against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world. They are the people we are battling against. So after we have done our physical work, after we have done our own effort, done everything we can do, we must not go to sleep. We must continue to work tirelessly. Pray, 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 pray as much as you can. This is the time prayer has to work. You know, they say prayer without work is a waste of time. We have worked. Now is the time to pray. Man says Simon Ekpa have worked. Now is the time to pray. Because the enemies are not sleeping. They are not going to rest. They are not going to rest. If you think it is over, it is not yet over. It is not yet over. Yesterday was a very remarkable day. Simon Ekpa Njoku made his resounding speech. And from all indication that all that happened and information that are coming, his speeches were amazing. There is no doubt whatsoever that he did what he has to do. There's no doubt whatsoever that he defended us the way it's supposed to be. There is no doubt that he gave his best.
But at the same time, we can't go to sleep because we know the people we are up against. That is why we are here today, to encourage Biafrans to continue fighting the battle in every angle and every area that you know you can. More especially being prayerful. Whether you are a Muslim, whether you are a Christian, whether you are Hindu, whether you are a Buddhist, whether you are Jewish, or you are a traditionalist. Whichever one you believe, whichever God you worship, the time for prayer has come. Because our battle is not just against human. Now that we have done the needful, the world have seen it, ears have heard, the truth is out. But the darkness is still fighting. They are not going to relax. They will continue to fight to change the truth. And you know the kind of world where we live in. We are in a world where interest is more important than truth. Where interest is more important than humanity. Where interest is much more important than saving the life of the innocent. We are in a world where countries and people can sacrifice everything sacrificable to push forward their own interests. That is why we will not sleep until the verdict is pronounced. We know that the verdict is going to come out by September. By September, we are going to be expecting to hear what the verdict is. But before then, a lot is going to happen on the ground. And before then, we have a responsibility to continue on responsible reportage, responsible programs where we continue to expose the Nigerian government that they are evil, because it is very important. In as much as the battle in the court has finished, the judges have had everything, they are going to pay attention to public opinion. I have been speaking about public opinion, perspective outside there. It is important. It is important. That is why those of us in the media, you must continue to create a positive perspectives outside the court in favor of Mazi Simon Ekpa. We must continue to create a narrative that favors Mazi Simon Ekpa. We must continue to expose the evil, the people who are the real terrorists in Nigeria. We must continue to do that. Because the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa does not end in the courtroom. It doesn't end in the courtroom. This is a case that affects almost the entire world. But when you look at how the case is going, they are trying as much as they can to suppress it. The only thing we have to do is to continue to speak on our various platforms, even if it is one person that is watching you, two people that are watching you, even if you can meet only one or two, continue to speak in favor of our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, in favor of Biafra. Continue to put out those statements that will put him in a good light. Continue to engage in responsible streaming, responsible reportage. Propaganda and blackmail cannot help anybody. Lies cannot help anybody. Envy and jealousy cannot help anybody. Just do your part. I do mine. And at the end of the day, the result will come. We have come this morning to discuss the topic which says the aftermath of Prime Minister Simon Ekpa closing remark. Shocking revelations, pressure, confidence, and Biafran resilience. That is what we are discussing this morning. As always, we always give our opinion and speak to the world. We are not forcing you to believe what we say, but we try as much as possible to put information forward that you will go back and think, look towards it, and you can be able to pick out a point. I'm not just speaking to Biafrans, I am speaking to the world. I'm speaking to everyone that cares, that is observing the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa in Finland. So whatever I'm putting forward, is not just for Biafrans alone. This very announcement was made by Mazi Simon Ekpa long before now that we have done a lot educating Biafrans. Mazi Nnamdi completed that assignment on education. We are in a time where the international communities need to pay attention and hear us. The case of Biafra is no longer local. It is now global. With the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa in the front line, no matter how they try to suppress it, it is a global issue. Biafra is now a global issue. And we must be very careful what we do, what we say, and how we say them. Once again, I welcome every one of you that is watching, wherever you are joining from. Whether you are joining us from Biafra land, from Nigeria, from Africa, Asia, Europe, America, Australia, Canada. You are joining us from Iran, you are joining us from Israel, you are joining from Ukraine or from Russia. Whichever part of the world you are connecting to this program, I welcome you. And I thank you for being part of this program this morning. As you join, like and share the program so others can get the same information you are getting, so that we can together educate the people. And as you're joining us, the comment section is free for you to make your comment respectfully. Don't insult anybody, because if you do, and I see, that will be the last time you will do so. My platform is not a place to threaten people, to insult and abuse people. So while you're in the comment section, try as much as possible to be disciplined. We are not here to insult ourselves, but here to make sense of everything that happened so far. A lot has happened, and more is still yet going to happen. If you have not also subscribed, subscribe. Also like and share so that others can join us. Others can join us. I welcome everyone who has been following the development. To everyone who has been following the development surrounding Simon Ekpa Njoku case in Finland, the appeal case, I want to welcome you, especially this morning. Everyone that have followed the case of our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa Njoku, whether you are a Biafran or non-Biafran, I welcome you this morning. Today we are not simply talking about what happened inside the courtroom. We are talking about the aftermath. We are talking about people, what people are saying after the closing remark. What people are saying everywhere. We are talking about the atmosphere surrounding the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku. We are talking about pressure this morning. We are talking about confidence. We are talking about the reaction of Biafrans across the world. And most importantly, we are talking about the question that remains unanswered. So I want everybody watching right now to stay with me, because there are certain moments in a legal case when the courtroom becomes quiet. The lawyer finishes speaking. The accused person makes his final remark, and everybody begins to wait. That is where we are now. That is exactly where we are now. Everybody is waiting. The argument has been presented. The closing remark has been made. And now attention turns to what happens next. What does the aftermath mean? To you that is watching, what does the aftermath mean? That is the conversation we are having this morning. The aftermath of the closing remark of our Prime Minister. As I have always said, the closing remark matters. It matters a lot. Let's begin with something very important. When we talk about closing remark, we should understand that this is not simply another speech. a closing statement can be an important opportunity for a defendant to leave the court with his final perspective after the evidence and argument have been presented. But let me make something clear, very clear. A closing remark is not a judgment. It does not automatically mean victory. It does not automatically mean defeat. The final determination belongs to the court. And that distinction is very important. Because as supporters, as commentators, journalists, activists, or observers, we can discuss what happened. We can analyze the argument. We can discuss the atmosphere. We can talk about confidence displayed. But we should not announce a court verdict before the court announces it. Very important. I said it yesterday, I am saying it again. That is responsible commentary. Many are already celebrating and announcing. Many are creating their contents to draw traffic. We must be very careful. Now, having said that, there is something that has attracted significant attention. Something that attracted significant attention. The manner in which our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa Njoku, presented himself during the final stage. So many of you saw him. I'm going to play some of the videos that came out from that very yesterday. I'm going to play it shortly. The videos we got from the hearing yesterday. I'm going to play some of the videos that came out there so that those who are watching from many places can be able to see. I have shared many of them in some places. Those who are watching on another platform, I have seen it, I've shared it. Only on YouTube, I have not been able to share any. So you're going to watch some of those clips that came out from the program yesterday. The manner in which our Prime Minister presented himself during this final stage. Some observers interpreted his posture and demeanor as confidence. Others may interpret that same thing differently. But whether you support Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku or oppose him, one thing is undeniable. The courtroom moment has generated enormous attention. And that is what we are examining today. That is what we're trying to examine. So before we proceed, I think I have to go bring some of those clips so that we can be able to look at some clips that we got yesterday from the court while the case was going on. Many videos have been flying right, left, and center, but we're going to be able to showcase some of the videos we got so that we can go from there. And in that video, I'm going to show video from different angles. I'm going to show from different angles, from different people. And once again, before I go into that, I appreciate everybody, everyone that was part of that very court yesterday. Every Biafran that made it there, regardless what your intention might be on your attitude, I still hope, believe that your presence added more strength to Mazi Simon Ekpa, no doubt. The presence of Biafrans added more strength to Mazi Simon Ekpa, gave him courage, put a smile on his face, even though it was a very difficult time. I strongly believe that Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku felt very happy seeing Biafrans. And the presence of Biafrans gave him more courage. And that is why I appreciate everyone that made it to Finland. Everyone that made it to Finland, whatever your motive might be, I don't care. Whatever you have done, it's left for you. But your presence in Finland both those who were there 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, and those who were there from the beginning to end. I appreciate every single one of them. I appreciate every one of them. Their presence gave our Prime Minister more strength. It is not easy. So many of us wish to be there, but we couldn't make it for one reason or the other. So for those who made it to that very place, we need to appreciate them. We need to appreciate them. No matter what happened, we know there are some flaws here and there. There are some hindrances, flaws here and there. There are so many things happen right, left, and center. But yet, that will not make us to overlook the actual thing, the gains that we made. We cannot overlook the gains that was made. A lot of gains were made. And we cannot overlook that. So, we are going to try as much as possible to show some of the clips that we got there from different people, from different angles, from so many angles. And I appreciate everyone that have made it to Finland, regardless where you come from, regardless your own opinion or ideology. I appreciate everybody, and I say, may Chukwu guide and protect everyone that made it to Finland. The same way you went to Finland, you shall return safely, and whatever you have lost, Chukwu will replenish you in thousandfold. As I was saying, and I've been saying, it is good that we did what we can do as a human. The remaining is left for Chukwu Okike. Because as today, I cannot look back and say we would have done this or would have done that. For me personally, everything that I know that I can be able to do, I did. Personally, I don't know about you. And from all indication, what I saw Biafrans were doing, everyone, people I know or I see, did what they know they can do, and they're rich. So if there are things you are supposed to do that you didn't do, let the judgment be for you, between you and your conscience. But if you have done what you're supposed to do, the left remains for Chukwu Okike. And that is where prayer comes in. Let's continue to pray. Be on our knees and continue to pray. Because the battle we are fighting is not a small battle. We are wrestling against principalities and powers. Even at this particular time, this is the most critical and crucial time. While the court closes, while we are waiting for what is going to be the judgment, a lot of underground work is still going on. Many of you know what Nigeria can do. You know what Nigeria can do. Every one of you know what Nigeria, the Zoological Republic, is up to. So that is why I say, don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep. A country that paid $9 million to twist something that the whole world knows, kuru. We are talking about that. They went again and bought Donald Trump camp. They bought it today. Donald Trump camp have become toothless backing up when it comes to the case of Nigeria. So you can see, if they can be able to penetrate the United States, you can see how brave and bold they can be to go anywhere. But in the case of Biafra in Finland, we believe that one with God is majority. And when Chukwu Okike says yes, nobody can say no. That is our confidence. That is when we are on our knees. They might have all the money, have all the connections, have all the links. But one with God is majority. That is our faith and strength. And we must continue to pray until the verdict comes by September. We're waiting patiently. Don't carry any rumor. Don't push any wrong information. Don't create your own verdict. Don't create your own statement. We will see the original statement before we talk. But just as I said, many things are going to happen on the ground. The battle is not over. It is now that we are supposed to go in for the spiritual battle. Because we have done our part as human. Did what we would do in the court. But the rest set of the battle is going to be done in our absence. A lot of phone calls will be going on. We need to continue to pray. And most importantly, in our various platforms, continue to present Mazi Simon Ekpa in a good light by bringing true information of the situation of Nigeria. The involvement of Nigeria in terrorism, which I am going to expose many of them today, as I've been doing. Remember the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa? They charged him for terrorism, accusing him of causing insecurity in Nigeria. And as we speak, there are thousands of videos showing the real thing. They are. We were going to go there. But before then, let us watch these videos that came from yesterday's program so that we can be able to go fully into the program while we observe what transpired.
Yes, I am now. And they are not even and they go. Governor was not also Mandos now ambassadors. Ambassadors, you know, like
This very part caught my attention. This is our latest song, the song of victory. The song of victory that every one of us must adapt. While you pray for Mazi Simon Ekpa, possibly use that song. If you can put that song out, I'm going to try and see if I can get out that song and be playing it as one of his jingles. It is a very victorious song. That is a new song that Mazi Simon Ekpa launched. And every one of us need to key into that faith. Key into that word of faith. Key into that word of faith. That very song is powerful and strong. It's a song of victory. You saw Mazi Simon Ekpa advising Biafrans that we should not be afraid. Professor Chioma told him to advise Biafrans and encourage them because many Biafrans are already losing faith. Many Biafrans are scared what will happen next. That was why Professor Chioma Okoma made that move to tell Mazi Simon Ekpa to speak to Biafrans. Speak to Biafrans so that Biafrans can calm down. Both those who are agitated, those who are worried, those who are confused. And Mazi Simon Ekpa made that statement he made. That part caught my attention and it's very important. Very, very important. You see, that's what I'm saying. In everything, there are things that we expect to do. It is not just about going to Finland, making noise, hugging, talking, accusing, insulting. There are important informations that you need to be passing. There are critical things that need to be done. And when I see those critical things done, I highlight it. I don't care where it is coming from. I don't care who is involved. But when I see you doing the actual thing that need to be done, I highlight it. It was necessary for Mazi Simon Ekpa to advise the Biafra because I know, just like my case of Mazi Nnamdi when he was kidnapped, many people fell sick, many people got high BP, some people have not recovered up to today when Mazi Nnamdi case happened. So this word of advice is very important, word of encouragement to Biafrans. At least when you hear it from Mazi Simon Ekpa with smiles on his face, Biafrans can be patiently waiting until CHUKS will listen to us and grant us our wishes. So it's important, and that's what song of victory we must always continue to adapt. Let us continue to watch. That Rama is a very funny woman. Very, very funny. This is another part that caught me very well. This aspect also caught me. This is the man that Mazi Simon Ekpa take as his father in Finland. This is the man he took as his father. And this man has been with Simon Ekpa throughout all this trial, even before his arrest. The very first time they gave him invitation, this man was there for him. After he came out, this man, he has always been with him. So he knows many things about Mazi Simon Ekpa that you and I don't know. In that Finland, even in detention, he is one of the person that goes to meet Mazi Simon Ekpa without any hindrance. He can discuss anything with Mazi Simon Ekpa, and Simon Ekpa confide in him. This very man you are seeing. This is the man he refers to as his father. You see both of them hugging each other in the court. It is important to highlight this. This very man you are seeing there, he is not just an ordinary. I think the man is from Israel also. I think either he's from Israel or he has an Israeli origin. So he is, Mazi Simon took him as his own father. If you remember, when Mazi Simon was talking about this man during the convention in Finland, he was crying. Mazi Simon was shedding tears when he was introducing this man. That it's only this man that knows what he is going through in Finland. So even this persecution you are seeing did not start today. Even though Mazi Simon doesn't come to the public to cry or talk about it. The persecution did not start today. Go and watch that video. I have played that video many times in this very platform. I have played that video so many times. I don't know if I can be able to get the video now. I have played it on several occasions in the video. When Mazi Simon Ekpa was trying to introduce this man, he shed tears. He shed tears to make you understand how close he is to the man and how important that very man is to him. I know the reason I'm highlighting this is because some of us are very ignorant of these things. And some of us, they are very quick in speaking evil about people, even when they don't know them. People you don't know. You feel you can open your mouth and say anything. Very soon you see people insulting this man for one reason or the other. Either because you feel that the man is on one side, he's saying something. The man is speaking based on actual information he has. Whatever actions he takes, whichever way he behaves, is based on the actual information he gets from Mazi Simon Ekpa. I have a reason for highlighting this man. And when you see him hugging, let me play that video. Let me play that video where Mazi Simon Ekpa was introducing that man. Where he almost shed tears introducing that man during convention. This was during the convention. Listen to him. Mr. Keyo. I want you to listen carefully to what Master was saying about that man. That Mr. Keyo has taken so many bullets for him. The man has taken so much bullets for Master Simon Ekpa. That man he was hugging there. So I want to point this out for some of you who will come tomorrow to attack the man or to accuse the man of one thing or the other. For some of you who will begin to portray the man in a bad light, because many of us are very insensitive. Many of us don't even think before they talk. That very man he was hugging. I will still go back to the video. That very man, I want you to listen to what Master said about that man. He was almost crying, shedding tears when he was talking about that man. Listen.
Because you understand. Because you understand what is going on better than anyone else.
He understands, the man understands what is going on better than any other person. He said that man understands what is going on better than any other person. I want you to be very attentive. Mazi Sam was almost shedding tears when he was talking about this man that was hugging him. You saw the man in the court hugging him. There was a place where somebody wanted to interview the man and the man did not grant interview. I want you to pay close attention to that man, because some of you will attack that man for no reason, for no just cause, because of your mentality. That is why I have told people, remove your group mentality in your head for you to see Biafra. Remove your group mentality. Look at Biafra and focus on our collective interest on how to move forward. Collective interest. United front. Listen to this man. I know why I am playing this video. Go ahead.
Because you understand what is going on better than anyone else. You have to be with me. Since the time we met me to this point, are you believing me? Okay, you are the secretary of the UPL. Well, yeah. Going to economic justice, which will address the things. Just want to welcome everyone of Finland. This is the man that everybody wants to crucify. God is going to use me to end Nigeria.
You have heard Mazi Simon Ekpa introduce that man. You see the introduction of Mazi Simon Ekpa of that man. I have a reason for playing that video. For those who will ignorantly attack that man for no reason, they are the reason I am playing that video. For those who will ignorantly attack that man, that is why I am playing that video. Now I want you, let us continue from the video we are playing. Let's continue from that video and continue to see. These are videos that came out from yesterday. Let's continue from the video we were playing. And now that you have understood the man we are talking about, we get there again. This is the man. This is that man. That man that man Simon was introducing in that convention. The man was seated there. Look at him. Look at the man hugging him. The secretary of UPF, Secretary General of UPF in Finland. Look at him. Look at him. Master Simon Ekpa say, if there is any person who knows more, it is that man. The man knows what he's passing through, and the man believes in him. So I am showing this for you to know the level of his relationship with this man. That wherever you see this man, wherever he is involved in, you must be very careful how you speak about it. For some of you who are quick in attacking people, be very careful. Be very careful so that you don't make mistake. Do not judge. Let us be patient until Master Simon Ekpa joins us very soon. Then we can understand what we can ask him directly and know what we don't even need to ask him. Once he comes out, you will know what you need to do. You will know what you need to know. So let's continue to watch. So that is one of the clips that came out from yesterday's program that you just watched. I am going to play another one from another angle. Someone else also recorded. I'm going to play another one so that we can see things from different perspectives, different angle. And then within ourselves, we can be able to reach out to judgment on what we understand or what transpired. We can be able to build our own understanding by our own self, not just by what I tell you or what someone else tells you. That is why it is important we show from different angles for better understanding. Let us watch another one. There's another one that I'm going to play. Let's watch this one. Let's watch this one. This is video that was captured from yesterday. Somebody is asking about the judgment day. The judgment is going to come by September. Judgment is coming by September. So we have to wait patiently until we hear and get the transcript. We must see the transcript before we speak about the judgment. But it is by September. It might take up to a month before it comes. So we have to wait patiently until we see it. I want you to pay attention and understand what is going on. That is why I am showing from different angles. Because some of us are very ignorant, and some of us, you take because of maybe you hate one person or the other. Because of your quarrel between you and one person, you begin to hit entire system. That is not logical. So many of us have made mistakes in the past. And that is why I point out this issue before it began to happen. Just like some people were attacking Dr. Mazanga. The reason for them attacking Dr. Mazanga was because somebody was claiming to be working with Dr. Mazanga. They did not go to verify if truly that person was working with Dr. Mazanga or the person is supporting Dr. Mazanga. They didn't go verify. They just started attacking Dr. Mazanga without verification. That is different between some of us in this media and some ignorant people. There are some in this media, they come here with their envy, jealousy, and greed. But there are some of us, my own very self, I don't have anything against anybody. Once I hear an information, I will go to the root, investigate, verify. When I get my fact, once I speak, I stand on my fact. People were attacking Dr. Mazanga because of misunderstanding they have about someone. But Dr. Mazanga made clear statement about his role and what he's doing and how he gets involved in the case of Simon Ekpa. Dr. Mazanga explained it, he didn't hide it. But some people fail to go to Dr. Mazanga is a public figure. He's in the public, he's on social media. He put everything on writing and in video. But people were saying attacking him. Look at now, I'm hearing somebody writing that there are some people already attacking the father of Simon Ekpa. A very responsible man. I have just played a video where Simon Ekpa introduced the man. Simon was sharing tears when he was introducing that man to show you how close that man is. Simon. And today you will say you are Simon Ekpa supporter and you are attacking that same man. Simply because the man told you that he has a principle. There are things he knows you don't know. This is the man who goes to Simon Ekpa at any point in time. A man that Simon Ekpa can assure his life in his hand and say, okay, keep it until I come. Unlike our Biafran that can disappoint. The man is not a Biafran. He's not a Biafran. I think he's a Finnish man, but an Israeli. A Finnish man is Israeli, the Secretary General of PUF. But he has belief and trust in Simon Ekpa. And Simon Ekpa also have trust in him. He is one of the persons who can give you a critical, confirmed information of what is going on, or what Simon Ekpa wants, or what he doesn't want, or what he says, or what he doesn't say. And because now some people feel that he is not talking to them, he is not aligned with what they believe, they will attack him. That is madness. It's arrant nonsense. That doesn't make you relevant in whatever group you belong. And that is why I say, throw away your group mentality. Throw away your group mentality and look at things on a neutral ground. Go as an individual, as a person. Always look into matter as an individual, a person with your own mindset. Only then and then you can be understand. If you continue to pay attention to group mentality, you will continue to destroy yourself, cause confusion. And at the end of the day, that thing you think you will get, that recognition or whatever title you cannot get it. You can't get it. You won't get it. You'll be surprised what will happen. So let's continue to watch this aspect of that coverage.
Yes.
Many of us are making mistakes. You see, if you are hating somebody or people because of a particular person, it doesn't make sense. There are many people that are good in certain places, and some are not good. Everybody cannot be good. You cannot take because of one person that is bad, you condemn everybody. It is not possible. That is not acceptable. And anybody that does that means you are not intelligent. In as much as people try also to sanitize their areas and make sure that only sensible people are there, but in every 12 there must be a Judas. In every 12 there must be a Judas. There must be somebody who will be there that will not listen to anybody. And when we see such people, we cannot be able to condemn people because of one person. I'm trying to allow us see things from different angles. So let it not be that we are reporting only from one angle. Let's report from different angles so that you that is observing will be the judge.
Yes, sir. No. Yes, what did you have for Biafrans today?
I'm a Biafra. As a Kanu, I told you, I am what to do. Okay. Oh, the son of Makana, Nigerian terrorist government.
Honorable Pictures, I want to ask you today, please, how do you feel about today's constitution? How do you feel? How do you see all the things that happened in there?
Our is something I can say is really spectacular in the sense of this very case. I will hope the case will end 2 days. We are coming home. Last week, but today he said after looking into the case, he doesn't have so much things to be prolonging the case. And after the prosecutor has given some kind of conflict all over the world, from Europe, from Asia, other things, a very long explanation. But the defense lawyer from our PM made a long argument, through many lives, expressed the way the Nigerian government is behavior towards Biafrans. They are terrorists, they are slaughtering many ways. They are violating the rights of Biafrans. And even the Boko Harams, the activities of the Boko Haram in Nigeria, negotiate. But I can see, after all these arguments, the judge said, I don't think I can prolong this argument anymore. We have to give a little bit of time to analyze everything, and I would like to let all the people who came from different parts of the world travel home. I can see the passion in them. For me, this judge, he was the same judge that presided this issue last week. I was very good for us to see him again today. This is a man who can look on the face of the people
Thank you everyone today. This is really wonderful. For me, here I'm and all the people that want come here to unnecessary dramatic reactions. When you listen and watch through the video, you can see the distraction that it doesn't play us. Whatever you want to do. Thank you, Biafrans. Thank you for being staying with us. Thank you for all the things you have been doing. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Freedom. Freedom.
Very, very, very much happy.
Freedom for our PM.
Yeah.
Freedom for Mazin Nnamdi.
You can see the brightness in his face.
Yes.
There's not much argument.
Yes.
To say that.
He said he told us nobody should cry that you have won.
Yes.
He told us. He said nobody should cry that you have won. That's what he said. We that will be telling him that he's the one that is telling us not to cry. That is settled. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, this is Honorable Scholar, the mission head from Deutschland. You were in the court. What can you give us as your experience from today's court sitting?
You know, Biafrans, today was the day the shame was put on the face of the Biafra. So today, I don't know how to say it, but it's the most happiest day ever. You know, after the final statement, I feel like I've done my part to go and catch our people from the courts. God has done it. Like I said before, the crown on his head, nobody can refuse. So then, Simon and support. So the truth is already out. It will never come. The freedom, justice,
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
The most important thing is Mazi Simon Ekpa, very confident. Very confident. I love his boldness. Very confident.
Okay.
My beloved honorable Pastor Rose, I can see all of you flying color today. I can see all of you flying with good honor, with very, very wonderful indeed. Can you tell us your experience in the court today, as everything has just ended so smoothly without no.
The prayer of Biafrans, was answered. Today marked a remarkable day of the victory of our PM. Like I said, we had a
Yes.
and only in Nigeria, but these are our PM Simon Ekpa Njoku, or these are Nnamdi Kanu, just in one freedom. I have any slave. The Nigeria, they are not right. But I ain't crew, and that's all I want to tell you. I ain't going to see court again. Because it ain't in praises. It did not end the way the devil wanted. It did not end the way the Nigerians, the evil ones, the judges we wanted. Our freedom has come and we are growing. Biafrans all over the world, from the homeland till here, we thank you.
Thank you so much.
We thank the Biafra, the new one in this Finland, who has made it possible for this thing. We want to use the opportunity to say thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is honorable.
Smile.
Smile.
I was here.
First of all, I want to thank Biafrans, and then it's a very happy thing to see that at the end of the day that the discussion, the case, everything was finalized, and then yes, and then to the judge have had enough, and today again we did not see the presence of Nigeria. We could not see the presence of Nigeria, and then all the whole shenanigans they have been displayed. They have displayed. However, whatever that they find means to land in Finland and in Finland court. Today, they have been given opportunity to come and defend their lives, to come, but they run away. They are nowhere to be found. You know what? But the Biafran government has stood, did everything to protect Biafran, and we will continue doing that, not just only here in Finland, in everywhere in the world. We have told them, and we will keep on reminding Finland, every citizen of every country, the primary duty of the government of that country is to protect her citizens wherever, whenever, however. So, based on that, you can see Biafrans, we come out from this court with a joyful heart, and you saw us when we were with Obato here inside the court, when we were just having a good time discussing. So based on that, I say Biafra, once again, we will see and we will talk about and analyze more. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So I have shown things from two sides. And when you look at these presentations, you can be able to make up your own mind on what to believe. And I have my own word also. Everything that transpired in the court of Mazi Simon Ekpa today, everything that transpired from the beginning of the protest to date, I give accolade to Briggy. Briggy did a very important job. I'm not saying it because I want to praise an individual or persons. Briggy, Biafra, Republic Government in Exile, they did a great job. Starting from the protest, they played a major role, including in providing a lawyer. They played a major role. And again, in Finland itself, I watch videos from different sides. They were doing exactly what is required for Biafrans to do, what the world want to see. And when I'm talking about Briggy, I'm not talking about one person. You might see some people that are going away, doing their own, and individual platforms can do anything. Individual presenters, they can talk anything and say anything, but I am focusing on the collective effort. That's title, Briggy. You know Mazi Simon Ekpa. For the record, you can believe anything you know, but Mazi Simon Ekpa is being tried as Briggy Prime Minister. Biafra, Republic Government in Exile Prime Minister. And the Briggy represented him as Briggy, and they did well. I played their press statement. The press briefing, I played it here. Every statement was in order, not to attack, not to blackmail, but the truth and nothing but the truth. I played it here. And they made another move that it is not just to go to Finland to begin to fight each other, to begin to lie, push propaganda, or get propaganda video. That is not the reason for that Finland. I saw Briggy Media, at least their secretary, doing a very good job. And those who are leading, Dr. Price Nokoma and Professor Chioma Okoma, they did a great work. Even though there were some little places where they made some mistakes, which I also talked about in my program. But in this very Finland, they were the people that acted excellently and represented Biafra for Mazi Simon Ekpa excellently. Not just to go there and take picture, go there and clap and come back. No, they did some other extra job. In their updates, I got it. I'm going to play some of the updates today. Yesterday, I played where they went. In a historical ground. A historical ground where Mazi Simon has spoken about. A place that Finland government abandoned, Finnish people abandoned the project because of Biafra issue. And many people did not know about that. So at this time that we are in Finland, it is an opportunity to show the world that very thing. And they did. That is part of the program. It is part of bringing Biafra to the world. That movement they made to go to that very ground where the Finnish authorities abandoned a building, a cathedral. They abandoned a cathedral. They abandoned a cathedral because of Biafra, because of us, because of the death happening. Many people didn't know about it. Even there are Finland people that don't know about it. So for them to be there and highlight that thing so that the world will see it. At this time, the attention of the world in the court, because some people are just looking to see where Biafrans are fighting in the court, where Biafrans are doing this in the court, where Biafrans are arguing, where they are calling people names, where Biafrans are insulting each other. But when they go, they will see that video of our relationship between Finland. It was a wonderful move. I played it yesterday. It was a great. Another one I saw was the meeting they went to hold with the PUF. PUF, where the father of Nnamdi Simon Ekpa is the Secretary General. They were there to represent. This was the people that gave Nnamdi Simon Ekpa Ambassador of Peace. The same organization that honored Nnamdi Simon Ekpa as Ambassador of Peace. It was a very important move they made to announce that also and to bring that to the plate of the world, that there is no way this man can be a terrorist yet give him the Ambassador of Peace by an international organization. It is not possible. And the people that represent him still go back to that place. The people that gave him the Ambassador of Peace, they received them and accepted them. Because if those people found out that he's a terrorist, there's no way they can receive people that come from him. The people that gave Nnamdi Simon Ekpa Ambassador of Peace, if they find out or they see that, if they believe that Nnamdi Simon Ekpa is a terrorist, they can never ever allow the people that are representing him to come there. But the brigade went there, led by Dr. Bryson Okoma and Professor Okoma. They went there and they were received. They were received. And they spoke. I played the video yesterday. For those of you who, if you did not watch me yesterday, the video is still available. Maybe if I have time, I can play it today. Or you can look at it online, it's everywhere. They went there also to discuss, make plan. And the father of Nnamdi Simon Ekpa also introduced them to the group officially. The father of Nnamdi Simon Ekpa in Finland introduced them to the group officially as a confidant of Nnamdi Simon Ekpa. You see, some of us, we are watching what was happening just for your own selfish interest, because of your enmity, because you want to create enmity, because you want to fight, you want to score points. But if you are genuine, you are not supposed to be watching to score a point. You are supposed to be watching there to know actually what the truth, what the reality is on the ground. In this very court of Nnamdi, many realities were exposed, many realities were revealed, but some people focus their mind on their group mentality. Some put their mind on their group. I support group B, I support group A, and we forgot to get the critical information that were delivered. That man took them to that very place and introduced them. That is key. That is key. And today, I am going to play another interview that they granted. Another interview that was granted by the same brigade. I am going to play the interview that they had with the father of Nnamdi Simon Ekpa. These are things that were supposed to be done. These were things. When you present issues, forget about your fighting. Don't go there to fight somebody, to attack a Biafra. It was supposed to be representing Biafra. Everybody that traveled to Finland went there to represent Biafra. He didn't go there just to represent Nnamdi Simon Ekpa. He didn't go there just to represent Biafra. The only thing that connects us to Nnamdi Simon Ekpa is Biafra. It is Biafra that connects every one of us to Nnamdi Simon. So if you have traveled to Finland, your purpose to travel here should be Biafra. Not for your own personal interest, not to go and draw group, not to go and push yourself and make your group reliable or whatever. No, focus on the truth and the reality. Focus on the truth of reality. So many of you must have seen this very interview that was granted, but I didn't play it yesterday. Today, I am going to play that very interview for all of us to listen how that interview was hosted, how it was organized, what was said, and what was said in all angles. It is important that we look into that interview because it has everything to do with the aftermath of the case of our Prime Minister, Nnamdi Simon Ekpa. What transpired, what happened, what you heard, what you saw. It is important to highlight it, and that is why we are using that. Let me start it from beginning. This is not the beginning of the interview, because I want us to get it right. I want us to get it, listen to that interview, hear them out. And when you hear, keep your group mentality aside. I am not playing it to promote anyone, but I'm talking about reality, the reality on the ground, what we saw. Then when you see all this, it is left for you to be the judge. And this is why when I said that the Briggy played the role they are supposed to play, and they represented in a disciplined way in all their reportage, including their press statement, it was key. So I want you, it doesn't matter who is here and who is not there. I'm not talking about individuals. There are some individuals also who were there, who were behaving in a different way. That will not make us to discredit what Briggy has done. That's not because it's not because they discredit them. That is why we have to be observant. And let's watch and hear this very interview, because it is key. It is key. Very important. We must listen to it. We must. I didn't play it yesterday, so let's listen to the interview. It is very important. It will help us to be able to pass our judgment accordingly. This is the same man who Nnamdi Simon Ekpa took as his father in Finland.
I think this person first of all, he used an example in Europe to illustrate the case in Africa. You know what I'm saying? That he used an example in Europe to illustrate the case in Africa. So does it mean he couldn't find a case, a relevant case in Africa to use? Because this is the main problem we have here. And that is the basis why I continue to say this court should rule that they don't have jurisdiction on this case. Because they don't. Because, I mean, now he wants organized command structure and organize supply as a way
Not even from his government. Not even from, I think it's from Macedonia.
No, Macedonia. That's the example. So,
That's fine.
it is just miscarriage of justice. It's true.
No.
We are freedom fighters. We are freedom fighters. We cannot be in Europe and America and watch terrorists kill our people. And you don't expect us to do anything. If he's talking about terrorism. Boko Haram is not on trial. ISIS is not on trial. Rather, it's the person resisting the terrorist that is on trial. When Joe and I, Honorable Joe, the International Authority, visited in February 26, 27, 28, and March 1st, 2026, Joe told Attorney Kanu that the law they are using to try Simon is a law designed after 2001, which is September 11. You know, I want to fight Islamic terrorism. Now, you are using that law to fight a Christian fighting Islamic terrorism.
Exactly. That was the turning point.
Exactly.
But it is really sad to know that it is only for Africans that separatists are called terrorists. And in the West, the real jihadists
who will destroy their own country will come over to the world.
And by the way, just like Professor Choma was saying, we are not separatists. From what Professor Choma is saying, we are not separatists. They call us separatists. That's true. That is what they refer. But we are not separatists. We are not separatists. We are only asking for self-determination, fighting for our freedom. We are not separatists. So when they use that word separatists, they refer to us saying we are not separatists, and we cannot accept that reference of us being separatists.
And start destroying things, but they won't even call them out. No. It was just surreal watching the prosecutor twisting like a person to all its separatists as it is unbelievable, but as the end said, our God is alive. Our God is alive.
Exactly. Because drop the attitude of
So, thank you. Oh, by the way, his birthday was yesterday.
To you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. Yes, good. Yes, yes. Long life and a good health.
Thank you. So, his birthday was yesterday.
Because you go there, you go there.
What can you say to Biafrans that are watching? How do you think our friends are going to Biafra? They will try to call us terrorists, and they will try to criminalize our peaceful, at-home province. What do you have to say to Biafra?
So, I would witness alive what happened in this courtroom behind us. And our attorney told me he was really doing real witness, real, you can say, burning all the stones, I would say. And the two most important stones, I must just say, that he was really like a challenge that separatism is not same as terrorism. Separatism is to bring and try to make the situation better, but it's needed to change. Terrorism is something completely different. So this, in his understanding, is not really proven to Number two thing, it's understood, which he wrote very clearly, is sit at home.
In case you are not hearing now, Mr. Keyo is explaining the arguments of the defense lawyer, the important things that are supposed to be known. So even if you are not in the court, he is giving key points that were discussed, things he felt are a very strong argument. He said 2 strong arguments that was made by the defense counsel of Master Simon Ekpa. That is what he's trying to elaborate. So when I talk about talking, it's not just making interview or talking or showcase. Say reasonable and sensible things that people will see. So when I'm commending Briggy for the way they handled issue, I am commending them based on what they have done. Not on individual level, as collectively as they are. There might be 1 or 2 people that are doing a different thing trying to create chaos here and there, but that does not remove the fact that Brady did a great work. It does not, the action of one or two people does not denigrate what they have done. So I want us to listen carefully to this point that Mr. Keyo is pointing out. Very important. So that we can understand that for those of us who are not paying attention.
Really doing real witness, real oh my God, you can say, turning all stones, I would say.
He's saying that the attorney, he addressed the attorney as our attorney. Attorney Tommy, that is named as Simon Ekpa, he addressed him as our attorney. He said he is turning all the stones. He turned every stone that needs to be turned. And he mentioned two key points that he mounted pressure to make sure he changed it, because those are the two key things that were taken to hold Master Simon Ekpa. And the attorney did everything to twist it. And that's what he's trying to explain. Two most important stones.
That he is really like a challenge that separatism is not same as
the attorney challenged that separatism is not the same as terrorism, even though we are not even separatists. They can decide that we are not separatists. But even at that, separatism and terrorism is not the same. That was one of the major arguments of the defense lawyer, because they were addressing Master Simon Ekpa as a separatist leader. And they begin to interpret separatism to be terrorism. So the lawyer tried to educate the courts and let the court know that separatism itself is not terrorism. It's not, has never been. That is one of the key. One, he said there are two. One is trying to make them understand, did everything he could to let the world understand that separatism and terrorism is not the same thing. So when he explained terrorism, that in separatism, these are people fighting for their freedom to make things change from bad to good. They have a mission. But when it comes to terrorism, terrorism has no mission than to destroy and to kill. In terrorism, they go into their decision without a reason, without any mission. The only mission they have is to destroy, to kill and to destroy. But in separatism, these are people who are fighting to change something that looks bad to good. Something that is uncomfortable to a comfortable state. They change situation. In many places, they fight. At the end of the day, they win their sovereignty. So the lawyer did everything to explain it properly for people to understand that you cannot, even if you call myself a separatist, he's not a terrorist. That doesn't make him a terrorist. So he mentioned the second one now. Sit at home. The second one, sit at home. You see, the prosecutor was also using sit at home to prosecute Master Simon Ekpa. You know, sit at home was one of the things they used, including even to today. That is what Nigerian government, even today, in Igbo land, all those criminals that are working for Nigerian government, what they are talking about, sit at home, sit at home. He brought suffering on the people, he killed people, he did it, and the lawyer was able to let them understand. Sit at home is a peaceful protest. Biafran land is not the first place it has been done. Sit-at-home have been used in several places to change things, to make people's opinion heard, to change the difficult situation to be good. It has a mission. And in the case of Biafra, the purpose of that sit-at-home from the onset was to request for the unconditional release of Mazi Simon Ekpa and nothing else. And it was not enforced. It was peaceful. Peaceful. It was not enforced. So it was not something that was put in place. Sit-at-home was not put in place to make people suffer. It was not just introduced to make people stay at home or to make people business destroy. No, the mission for the sit-at-home was to free Nnamdi Kanu. Because you and I know that we have no voice. There is no other way to bring the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa before the world. There's no other way to call for his release. It was only through that sit-at-home. And the lawyer, the defense counsel was able to establish that.
With in Finland, with the workers, they are striking, making demonstration. We want more salary.
Yes.
You know,
Sit-at-home is just like a demonstration.
not just made for the companies. They could make a loss. Yes. Sit at home. There was one purpose was to make a loss. Because this is like a big one, right? So it's just peaceful test, and there was clear purpose, peaceful purpose. And the reason is coming from somewhere else. Why this protest has to be done? It's the result of something, it's not the cause. So, I think there is much hope that finally the truth and righteousness will win. So, encourage us and have faith and love for each other and unite together. But we need to be careful not to just believe anything.
Exactly. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. I want to say one more time, but don't make the decision based on imagination.
Exactly. Thank you.
Based on facts. Yeah, and I must say that this couple, they can bring you the facts. I have confidence. Actually, after this last conference, I told her, you're the only person who I feel like I trust you. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But it's right.
But it took a long time for her to trust me.
Oh my goodness.
But now,
I am sorry.
we are back.
I am so sorry.
Yes.
So just for
Wait.
Thank you.
so one thing I want to add is that even though the prosecutor is recognizing sit-at-home, but at the same time he is making case for regional influence as a way to prove conflict. Right? Yeah. But that very sit-at-home is antagonizing also help to create that regional influence.
Yeah, exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Absolutely. That point that Dr. Bryson made now is a very strong point. It's a very strong point. When you talk about regional influence, it's a very strong point. Sit-at-home was also to create a regional influence. Since the man also believe on the issue of regional influence, you must have that regional influence before you create a nation or begin to go ahead to do anything. That shows it also.
That's a very good point. Yeah.
So hopefully the judges will look at all the facts and I think if they do and if they stick to facts, or not political pressure, not one of any kind, then our PM will be victorious. Biafrans will be victorious.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes. Only you came to court today. Biafrans came
Yes.
And thanks to the Nigerian government. Who would have thought?
Yes.
Right?
Without even understanding any word of
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Thanks to them, they make us all the
Because joy so no na sete aka ini enwetezi adịbanya n'efu.
So we have the mentions. Yeah. Yeah, we got to know exactly sometimes.
I hope you have that the verdict is going to come September. No date was given. Because content creators will give you dates. Content creators are already running around now producing their own date, manufacturing their own dates. They said September, but no date was given. So we keep our fingers crossed and continue to pray, every single one of us, because the main battle is still going on the ground. You know, Nigeria will never back down. A criminal country, terrorist country like Nigeria will never back down. They will be still working on the ground. So we need to continue to pray. Let's listen.
Okay.
So September.
Then PM can come home.
Thank you so much. May God bless you.
God bless you.
So that was the interview. It was a very interesting one. On your own time, you can still go and watch that interview. And when you are watching, please keep your group mentality aside. Keep your hatred aside. Follow the facts. Don't even mind the people you are seeing the future. Follow the truth. Some of you are just hating. Maybe because of the voice you are hearing, because of the face you are seeing, because of the people, because you hate them, you decide to reject the truth. It's not helping you. It's not going to help you. It's not going to help you. Me that is presenting this program, I might not agree with every one of them there. I might not agree with everything they say, everything they do, but the truth remains the truth. Wherever I see information that is truthful and factual, I will play it. And this is what we are supposed to be doing as Biafrans. Disciplined reportage. Disciplined reportage. This is the time to expose Nigeria more than ever. This is the time to expose the Zoological Republic more than ever. We have been doing exposition for a long time, but this is the time to take the exposition to another level. Public opinion matters a lot. Public perspectives, but as the case of Nnamdi Simon going on, there are many international interests, many organizational interests that are writing, and many of them will be writing to the lawyer, to the Finnish government. And that is why public opinion matters. This is why Nigeria do not want the case of Nnamdi Simon to go viral. They did not report it. No international media is reporting it because they know if they report it, there are people that are experts and their duty is to write the truth about these kind of cases and send to the government and important places, to United Nations and whatnot, to alert them on the actual truth and facts. And this is what they avoided. That is why they caged the case of Nnamdi Simon Ekpa. They don't want anybody to report it. Nigerian government, the case has lasted more than 2 weeks or so, almost a month. They didn't report it anyway. Almost a month now. Since 4th, we begin to make noise about Biafra. None of them is reporting it. No international media cover it. No international media is reporting what is happening. Even the Finnish media that had promised they were going to report it, I didn't see them report it. You see, this is a calculated attempt. They intentionally do it to suppress. They want to suppress the gain we are going to make from public opinion. They want to suppress this public sympathy on Biafra. That is the word. They want to suppress the public sympathy on Biafra. That is what they are fighting to suppress. And that is why they do not want people to show it. So we ourselves must not be silent. There is a video I saw, I want to play. This same Nigeria that is accusing Nnamdi Simon Ekpa, of being responsible for the insecurity. I am going to play a video from their own conventional media, a video that confirmed that Nigeria is the one responsible for the insecurity in the southeast and all part of Nigeria. This one, no be Biafra man they talk about. He's not an agitator. No be person with the agitator to talk about. In that their Nigeria, somebody on their national TV was saying that Nigerian government is responsible for the insecurity in Nigeria. Insecurity in Biafra land, they are there. Because till tomorrow, Biafra land is still under occupation by Nigerian government. So when we say insecurity in Nigeria, it means insecurity in Biafra land. When you say Nigerian government is responsible for the insecurity in Nigeria, it means they are responsible for the insecurity in Biafra land because they are still the one occupying our land. Till tomorrow, they are still the one administering our land. The army of the occupation is still in our land. So while Finland is in Finland there, trying to prosecute Simon Ekpa, in Nigeria, in their own conventional media, truth is coming out. And this is what we are supposed to be highlighting because the judge will still look at it. The judge, even though he's waiting to pronounce the judgment, the judge will still be looking at the social media. He will still be looking at opinions. He will still be looking. And that is why Nigeria don't want to highlight it. The judges, not only one judge, this judge will not reach out to conclusion by himself. There are judges who are going to reach out. People are going to write to them and talk about the issue of Nigeria. That is why in all our platforms, we need to be highlighting the atrocities of Nigerian government. And this one you are watching now is one. How can you be accusing Simon Ekpa of responsible insecurity? Now listen to what somebody is saying in Nigerian conventional media. Hear him.
The terrorist is your government. Yes. The people in government are the terrorists. So how can you say that you want to fight terrorism when the terrorists are in the villa? And the terrorists are running the government.
Oh.
And the terrorists are the one in Savara using terrorism to mine gold. And use the gold to fund campaign and become chairman of campaign.
Oh.
Okay. And you are there, you don't want to recognize that. You don't know that it is those who work in security and those who are in government who are the beneficiary of this kidnapping money. All right. You don't know, please. You were starting all kind of drama here. Let me put that clear. I understand. But don't start with time to time. You didn't give to time earlier. Let us respect you. No, you did not have coffee. So the point I'm making is this. Let us make it clear. Yes. What is clear today?
Did you see how corrupt Nigeria? Even the presenter is now afraid. The presenter wants to stop this man because he's saying the truth. The presenter wants to stop him because he is accusing the government face to face of being responsible for the insecurity. They are the terrorists. Nigerian government is terrorists. You see, when a Canadian court came out and said that all the ruling parties in Nigeria are terrorist organizations, some of you thought it was a joke. Some of you thought that all the ruling parties in Nigeria are terrorist organizations. You didn't take it serious. Now, somebody in that same Nigeria is the one testifying, telling them to their face that Nigerian government is the terrorist, not Simon Ekpa. Nigerian government is the one causing the insecurity in the southeast, not Simon Ekpa. This kind of video is in the public, in their conventional media. And Finland is accusing Simon Ekpa of what the Nigerians themselves are saying that their government is the one responsible, with evidence. And in this program, before we finish, you will see evidence of involvement of Nigerian government. You will hear the evidence from that same Nigeria. Finland doesn't need to look anywhere. Finland should even go and look at the Nigerian program from the past, from throughout this month. Let Finland go and look at security report in Nigeria about security summits in every security summit that was in Nigeria this month. Coincidentally, there has been security summit in Nigeria. Coincidentally, security summit in Nigeria, security summit in the only southeast security summit. Many security summit, and every one of them indicted Nigerian government. Every of those security summits indicted Nigeria. No one mentioned Simon Ekpa or IPOB. But yet, Finland in their court, looking for fish in the desert, just like Dr. Masanga said. They are in their court looking for fish in the desert. What a shame. What a shame. I want you to listen to this man is saying this thing in Nigeria in their conventional media. Even the presenter was scared. He's trying to, you want to stop the man. Listen to him.
The terrorist is your government. Yes. The people in government are the terrorists. So how can you say that you want to fight terrorism when the terrorists are in the villa? And the terrorists are running the government? And the terrorists are the one in Savara using terrorism to mine gold.
They are in that sort.
Using gold to fund campaign. Become chairman of campaign. Okay. And you are there, you don't want to recognize that.
You don't recognize that.
You don't know that it is those who work in security and those who are in government who are the beneficiary of this kidnapping money. You don't know this. You were entertaining all kind of drama here. Let me put that.
You know what let the man talk?
No, don't start with time to time. You didn't keep to time. Let us respect the rule. You did not have something. So the point I'm making is this. Let us make it clear. Yes. What is clear today? You want to know the truth. If you remove these politicians who you keep re-electing, they will go away and their terrorist partners will go away. If you keep re-electing them, the terrorists will continue because they and the terrorists are in partnership. Okay. And if you are talking of fiscal, okay, in Buhari's government, let me tell you something clearly. In Buhari's government, and some members of that government are here, when they were leaving, in addition to all the stealing, theft, and all of that, they left 33.7 trillion in money they printed without appropriation of the National Assembly. And they used all that money to buy dollars at official rate from the Emefiele and call themselves to trillionaires. Okay. So, and all of that money, substantial part of it was taken in the name of security. Therefore, in conclusion, yes, your government is more terroristic than the government of Afghanistan or Sudan. That's why you are under terrorism. Yes, but Prince, since you have the mic, the bigger question, what you're saying, your policy proposal to fix insecurity is to remove the government or those who are in power, because I've not heard concrete things, actions to address things like farmer herders' crisis, like the communal crisis.
Look at this idiot.
There's several security challenges we're grappling with.
This is how Nigeria behave. You see, this man is telling them exactly what to do. He's talking about communal clashes, farmer headers. Who is sponsoring the headers? Is it not the same government giving them arms and everything? This is Nigeria. This is Nigeria that is giving Finland information. Look at what that idiot presenter is saying. They don't even want this man to speak because he's saying the truth.
Okay, let me tell you. All these are the diversionary things. I go around the country. I know 774 local governments with my 2 feet. There are no other farmer clashes anywhere.
None.
What you have is this.
Absolutely.
The people who kill the local communities are not other. I'm a herder myself. I'm closer to 1 million number of cattle I have, and I've not killed anybody before.
Tell them.
So what I'm letting you know is that the government of Nigeria has this is supposed to do 3 things. One, if you govern the mining cadastre properly and identify miners and let miners know that in any territory where you are operating, you are responsible for any killing there, because the killing that is going on in Nigeria is the killing of people trying to displace people from areas where they are identified resources. Secondly, the Office of National Security Advisor,
one of the terrorists,
by the Ulster Act, I will amend it. Okay? Because that is where they were housing all the problems that are now managing insecurity and the framework. I'm sorry, I have to cut you. The last point. If you can do that in 30 seconds. The last point.
They're not going to allow and talk.
Give Nigeria a people's army. I will organize the armed forces, not the empty division of division by President Tinubu, where a whole division is not up to the strength of a brigade. I will create two divisions in that, so that the people of Nigeria, in Rivers State here, they will be the one running the armed forces to protect them, and say in England, in Germany, in many places. Those are the things you would do. But if you have terrorists in government, you can any of these things. Yeah, thank you very much.
Where is Finland government? Finland is looking for terrorists. Look at somebody in Nigeria, in their national television, giving first-hand information about terrorism in Nigeria. That the people that are the terrorists is the government itself. They are in Asorok. They are in the House of Assembly. They are in the Senate. They sponsor. They share the loot. They share ransom money with the terrorists. But Finland is there, working with the information given to them by the same terrorists. How do you explain that? How can Finland be judging somebody based on information from the same terrorists? The same terrorists. This one, this man is not a Biafran, no. He's not even an Igbo man. He's not an Igbo man. Maybe you will say because he's an Igbo man, that's why you make this statement. He's not. As if that is not enough, I am going to play another program. This is the very first time I am playing Very Dark Man video on my platform because I have my reservation about him. This is the very first time I am playing video from the Very Dark Man because I have my reservation about him and the way he does his things and his sincerity. But in this very security summit, Very Dark Man made a very outstanding outing. This is the very first time I'm applauding him openly. And I'm going to play the video of Very Dark Man, what he did recently, what he said in the Security Summit. I want you to listen. For some of you who think it's Igbo people are your problem, you think Nnamdi Simon Ekpa, for Finland government that believe that Nnamdi Simon Ekpa is their problem, they should come and watch. I say every Security Summit that was held in Nigeria, recently, go and check all of them. Every one of us should go and check. I don't know whether is it that Finland is handling the case in Nigeria and they are not listening to Nigerian news. Because that is why I agree with Dr. Bryce Nokoma that Finland have no jurisdiction to try the case of Nnamdi Simon Ekpa in the first place because they don't have any information. You don't know anything about Nigeria. How can you be trying somebody based on something you don't know? That is why I agree with Dr. Bryce Nokoma. Finland has no jurisdiction to even try someone because they lack the information. They lack the instrument to carry out a trial against Nnamdi Simon Ekpa. It is sad. I am going to play some of the video from. Let us listen to this one of Very Dark Man in their recent summit of Security Summit. This is in Nigeria you're talking about.
1 minute from start counting. You see, the Fulani are very important in the security of this country. Very, very.
I think there's another one I want to play first before this one. There is another one I need to play before this one because I want us to understand it in case if there is somebody watching from other part of the world, because I know there are people who are not Biafrans, people from other part of the world are watching us. So I want to play this one so that people who are not Biafrans, when they are watching, they can understand something. Let's play this one. Let's start from this one. We will get to this side. This is the very first time, and I'm applauding this guy very, very well. He did a great job.
Now, there are no unknown gunmen anywhere. They are the unknown gunmen. The military men are the unknown gunmen. The immigration, the customs, these guys are the unknown gunmen.
100%, I agree with you.
See, surprisingly, we have a lot of checkpoints in Nigeria.
I agree with Very Dark Man for the first time, 100%. There is nothing like unknown gunmen anywhere. Everything Everything called unknown gunmen is created by Nigerian government. They are the military, they are the DSS, they are the police, and there is evidence to show that. There is evidence, enough evidence to show. This program is being done. This is a security summit in Nigeria, in Abuja, of all people. Very Dark Man is not speaking from another place. In Abuja, of all people, that is where he is making this statement. And this is a popular security summit in Nigeria. It was done a few days ago. How can Finland be handling a case of Nigeria, yet you don't know the story at Nigeria? You don't know what is going on in Nigeria. You're not paying attention of Nigeria. Who made the investigation to tell you that Simon Ekpa is responsible for insecurity in Biafran? When there are numerous evidence, and you are going to see many today. I'm going to show more. I want you to listen. I agree with him. There is nothing like unknown gunmen everywhere. The unknown gunmen here are the military, the police, the army, the navy, the custom. They are the unknown gunmen. I agree with him 100%.
But that's okay. You already told us who the government is, but so continue.
Now, there are no unknown gunmen anywhere. They are the unknown gunmen. The military men are the unknown gunmen. The immigration, the customs, these guys are the unknown gunmen. Nobody else. See, surprisingly, we have a lot of checkpoints in Nigeria.
That is
Lots
it.
of checkpoints, police checkpoints. When you're traveling from Lagos, you're coming to Abuja, Lokoja axis, you have a lot of checkpoints there. But then again, a lot of kidnappings happen along that route. Do you know why?
See their face.
When you pass with your car, you meet a checkpoint. When you meet the checkpoint, the policeman say, wind down, you wind down, open your boots, you open your boots. Believe you me, everybody knows he's rich and knows he's poor, and everybody knows the
Absolutely.
middle class. So when they look at you, okay, when you pass, they make those call and say, the red Corolla, somebody is there that can pay. Do you understand? It's not rocket science.
You see, this is a revelation that Nnamdi Kanu has made. This is part of the revelation that Nnamdi Kanu made, that they gave him life sentence in Nigeria. This is also the revelation that Simon Ekpa was making, and also making sure to protect our people from, that made them to blackmail him and frame him up in Finland. That is exactly what Very Dark Man is revealing. The same thing that Simon Ekpa exposed. I have videos of Simon Ekpa where he did this exposition. Simon Ekpa's own is that he did the exposition, and we got videos. Remember when they kidnapped a prelate? There was a prelate that was kidnapped. That prelate said that before you get to where they kidnapped them, there is a checkpoint. Let me see if I can find that video. You know, these people think we forget. We don't forget. We don't forget. Let me see if I can find a video. When a prelate they kidnapped, after they released that man, the man came and gave information of the plan of the Fulanis and what transpired, how they kidnapped him, where they leave him, where they took him to, when they left him, and what the people told him. Many of you has forgotten, but we don't forget. Internet never forget. Let me wait. Let me see if I can be able to find that video and play it, because all these videos are important. We will never forget. They think we have forgotten. We'll never forget. And it was because of this thing, Simon Ekpa begin to protect Biafra land. It is because of this thing that Nnamdi Kanu said, no, you cannot continue to take the life of my people. Something like in Biafra land, every pole, there is a police checkpoint from pole to pole. From pole to pole, there's a police checkpoint. And still yet, anytime there is a kidnap, it is always very close to that very police station. Why? Why is it that every time there is a kidnap, it is very close to police station? I'm trying to see if I can get that video of that prelate that they kidnapped. Many of you have forgotten. There was a prelate that was kidnapped. And that prelate came out and exposed what transpired. Exposed where he was arrested, where he was kidnapped, that paid billions before they released him. He exposed what they told him. Let me see if this is the video. Let me see if this is. Let's see if this is the video because it is important. This thing very dark man is saying is not far-fetched. Very good. I want us to listen to this very video. Listen to this very video. Done by TVC, National TV of Nigeria, not be IPOB media. These are things that we have seen in that contraption. These are things that Master Simon Ekpa is good. But yet, today, the people that made the exposition are the ones that are in prison. Very dark man today is making. If very dark man remains in that form, don't worry, you will see they will arrest him. If the very dark man continue on that light now to push the right thing the way he's doing, because now he's going on the right path, which is to put the government where they belong. If he continue on that side, they're going to arrest him. But let's hear this. Hear this man. Hear this man.
These people told us that they are going to bring, after buying enough weapons, they'll bring all those that have been put in disarray, driven away from Zamfara, Katsina, Zambisa Forest, that they are all coming to locate themselves in Igbo land, that there's no security in Igbo land.
Did you hear that?
That they will come there and then they will deal with us. And that the dumb man was just flippant. Maybe he took something. He said, you know, Ekpa'S, Lagos Expressway, we are in all the bush there. We're everywhere there. We're also in the south. So we are waiting.
This is a prelate that they kidnapped. They kidnapped this man, a prelate, and they paid billions before they release him. He's the one telling us what he saw. Look at all the Nigerian national TV, they are there. Look at all the Nigerian national TV. In the southeast, they promised that they will take over, then they will make the place unbearable. They told this man to his face. Listen to him.
Slightest signal will finish and take over this land. So they claim that Nigeria belongs to Fulani. They said that is why we are afraid of. You know, I've been talking about this open grazing and this. They have a plan.
Oh.
They have a plan, and I accuse the soldiers who are not non-Christians.
Did you hear it? Did you hear this? This very thing that the very dark man said is not just that he formed it. Man said Nnamdi have said it. Man said, did you hear from this one? This is a prelate that was kidnapped. This one now, not be somebody from the street, not be saying an IPOB man where they talk. Not be saying that me when they hear it. Listen to this very man. Listen to him. Listen to him. Here.
They have a plan. They have a plan. And I accuse the soldiers who are not non-Christians.
He said, I accuse the soldiers who are non-Christians. He accused the soldiers who are non-Christians. Listen to him. That the soldiers are part of the kidnapping. They are part of the terrorism. They are part of the insecurity in Biafra land. This is a prelate. A clergyman, even if he can lie, not on this one. He has no reason to lie on this one against the government. He has no reason to lie against anybody on this issue. He saw it for he was kidnapped. He narrowly escaped after his church paid. Listen to him.
Who are not non-Christians. Some of them are Fulani. They are part of it. But they are shooting this man. You know, when our people want them to come in the bush.
I want you to listen now. Listen to this explanation that this man is making. Listen. Listen very well. So when you hear very dark man say that thing, it is not to make you happy or to make you angry or to talk or to blackmail anybody. It is a truth, fact that have been existing. Mazen Nnamdi kind of have shouted about it, shouted. Mazen Simon Ekpa, every program he talks about how this people are working. Even Danjuma came out and said it still yet. Finland. When did you start to look into the issue of Nigeria? Where have you been? Does it mean that you don't know that terrorism in Nigeria, insecurity in Nigeria, has always been there, even before Master Simon Ekpa joined IPOB? If you don't know that, then you have no jurisdiction to try Master Simon Ekpa in anything. You have no jurisdiction whatsoever. Listen to this man.
But they are shooting this man. You know, when our people wanted to come in the bush, the soldier said, if you move a step, we finish you.
When his own people, the village people went to go and rescue this man. where he is. The soldiers told them that if they move an inch, they will finish them. The soldiers said they should not go. They know where this man was. When they want to go and rescue this man, the soldier threatened them that if you move an inch, we finish you. Listen to him.
You know, when our people wanted to come in the bush, the soldiers said, if you move a step, we will finish you. Don't go there. So they know where the boys are. They know the location. And what they do is in the daytime, they use their cow to confuse people.
Exactly.
After some time, the cows go to rest and they take their gun and do the operation of kidnapping. Government should act decisively. They should act decisively. Otherwise,
which government?
What is happening in the northern part of the country will be a child's play to what will happen here. So government should sit up because the primary purpose of government is to secure life and property. Any government that has failed in that has failed woefully. And Nigeria is on a reverse gear. We are nosediving. We are nosediving. You don't have security. All the bush went around, no soldier, no police, nothing. The people, were having a field there. And the way they release those spots, if they kidnap people along the squatter, they will parade them round, and when they pay ransom, they are released from that particular spot.
Okay.
So they arrest them, they kidnap along the expressway, they bring them, eventually they bring them there to collect ransom. So they kidnap along anywhere in the south, around the southeast. So they know that they are there.
Yes.
And I gave that, when I said to the organ, how do you collect this money? He said, don't worry. Once we are through with you, we will invite motorcyclists.
Imagine.
They will come and there will be a truck. A truck will come to put the money in the truck. And that the people who paid them said that was exactly what happened. Immediately they came out from the bush. They told them they were monitoring whether there's police around. They said, go up. Okay, come back, come this way. And then eventually they stopped. A truck came without number. So the boys carried 1 gram of gold, put in the truck until they took the 100,000. After they have calculated 100 million, they said, okay, you can.
This man paid 100 million. There is another interview where this man explained and said the police station was, I think he said it here, that police checkpoint was very close to where they kept this man. Police checkpoint was close. There was a police checkpoint. And when the people wanted to go and bring him out, soldiers say, if you move, I move you. They didn't allow them to go. So when you hear Very Dark Man say that thing, some of you think it is not a joke. It has been happening. It didn't start today. And I thank God that Very Dark Man have decided to be on that positive side and make that report. I want you to see another video where Very Dark Man also spoke. It is very interesting to listen. Let's listen.
By and large, I want to ask Mr. Martins again. Do you consider the very roots of insecurity in Nigeria and its widespread? Because, again, I think in the 80s or 90s, it used to be armed robbery. And, of course, people are with it. But now the trend is becoming kidnapping for ransom, bandits, cattle rustling. The first time I heard banditry, it felt like I was taken back to
which banditry?
Time. So we have crimes evolving, all right? We have things happening that are very strange. What do you think is the root of this insecurity? Because again, if we continue to have to say that, okay, we have insecurity here, if we don't nip it in the bud to go to the very root. Leonard Silk was talking about poverty, the issue of welfare, that they are pivotal to the widespread of insecurity. What do you think is actually the roots of insecurity in Nigeria, particularly the widespread?
I think the roots cause of insecurity is politics. The people that benefit from it are the cause of the insecurity. Now, who benefits from this? The government benefits, Everything is the government, trust me. Everything is the government. The government benefits, the police benefits, the military men benefits. Since security started, generals get higher pay.
So are you saying that citizens benefit?
Tell them. Tell them.
Justice is in different dimensions.
Tell them who is benefiting from insecurity. It is the government that is benefiting. Their security officials are benefiting. I have never seen a very like man in this move speaking the brutal truth. I have my reservation with him, but in this one, for this very one, I give it to him. This very one, I give it to him. I want you to listen to him.
Since security started, generals get higher pay.
So are you saying that citizens don't benefit? You know, justice is in different dimensions. Mr. Martins, are you trying to turn my people against me here?
No. I'm here to be brutally honest.
I'm saying now that, are you saying that individuals...
Be brutally honest, don't mind her. Go ahead.
Security? Because you mentioned government.
So here's the thing, yeah? The people are the sacrificial lambs. They don't benefit nothing. So these people, is their cry that the government benefits from. Oh, they killed a lot of people in Borno. We need more funding to combat insecurity. The government benefits again. The generals benefit again. See, these guys don't even have a budget. That's the craziest part. They can call the president any day and say, oh, I think we need to buy guns. We need more guns. The president can say, give them 500 million. There's nothing. They don't write these things. They just collect money. That's why you see somebody becoming a general, is owning lands. You go to Abuja, the general is buying all the lands. Most of these car stands, the general own the car stands. Houses, empty houses in Asokoro, they benefit. And then lately, the commissioner of police started benefiting. Like I said, everything is the government. The customs will seize contraband goods, rights. But you don't know how guns are entering Nigeria. Come on.
No, they never seize gun now. Now rights they seize.
So the people never benefit. Everything, I'm telling you, everything is the police, is the military, is the customs, the immigration. Everything is the government. All.
Thank you. Again,
a brutal truth. The government benefits from the insecurity.
In this panel, maybe with the way you are getting a lot of approval from people. Oh yes. All right, that's okay. So
a country that don't want the truth, once you speak the truth, they will come after you. That is why it is very difficult to have a genuine activist in Nigeria. Once you are being genuine, they will attack you. One minute, I'll be back. 1 minute, just 1 minute.
I want to ask Mr. Martins again. Do you consider
Biafra spirit never dies. From the roots to the sky. In the silence of the night, we still call your name. the struggle we carry your flame. Though the walls may be high and the chains may be strong, your voice echoes louder every freedom song. Oh, we remember your courage, we remember your stand. For the people, for the future, for the promised land. Even when you're not here, your spirit still leads in the hearts of the people, in our words and deeds. Oh, we don't go tired, we don't go fall through the fire. We stand tall. We know He will be free. Oh yeah, in our hearts, in our dreams, we believe. Simon Ekpa, we call your name. Born for the struggle, born for the flame. We know He will be free. One day, through the night, we go see better day. We miss your voice, your guiding light, but your spirit keeps the fire burning bright. From the streets to the villages, the message go round. Every voice, every soul in a freedom sound. No prison can silence what the truth has begun. Like the rising of the moon and the shining of the sun. Hey, they can try to hold you down, but they don't understand. This is bigger than a man, it's the cry of a lion. From the learners to the youth, everybody know. Freedom is a seed and it's already grown.
Welcome back. Sorry, I had some things to attend to. So let's go back and play another video again, still on the exposition of Very Dark Man. Let's play that one. I think this should be the last one we'll play. Let's listen to what he has to say.
Information. 1 minute, I promise. Start counting. You see, the Fulanis are very important in the security of this country. Very, very important. They have a very good communication system. Their leaders can just make it with just one call, and everybody will just be on the call. Nothing will happen. Their communication is really good, and the information we get to Niger, Mali, blah blah blah. Now let's say in Benue, the Fulanis in Benue don't attack the people in Benue. No, I'm coming. I'm heading somewhere. The Fulanis in Benue don't attack the people in Benue. The Fulanis that come to attack are Fulanis from outside. There's a way this whole thing happens. Now, these guns you're talking about, this insecurity, there are only one ethnic group that knows the bushes more than everybody. The Fulanis. They know the bushes more than everybody because they can walk from Abuja to Lagos inside the bushes. While doing that, some corrupt governments, they help transport guns in the bush. You see, a lot is going on that you people don't understand. The guns move from here to different states in Nigeria in the bushes. They also transport money in the bushes because they know the bushes more than everybody here. A lot is happening. I just want to open your eyes to this thing. Mind you, why are these people being used? I'm not telling you that the Fulanis are bad people. I'm telling you that a lot of them, large majority of them, are being used. Some of these kidnappings that happen in those states, you see Fulani man, you say the Fulani, it's not the Fulani man that kidnapped you. No. It's an Edo man that kidnapped you. But they bring a Fulani man that they saw in the bush, they say, just speak. If they call, answer. The Fulani man will just put his face there. The Edo man will connect. Understand this. You know why the Fulanis can do that? They are not educated. And also, they have nothing to lose. These people don't buy cars, they don't buy AC, they don't buy land, they don't buy nothing. They are very dispensable. Their houses are here. Next thing they move from this place tomorrow, they go and put a hut there and they move. A lot. You say, oh, Fulani expert. No, it's not. It's not.
You got it wrong on this one.
These are your neighbors. These are people that know the community using these guys. A lot is happening. But above all things,
Don't help them in that narrative. For this one, I don't agree with you.
I'm telling you. I wish I could say more, but...
So, you seem to know so much about the intrigues in this. Maybe you should be taken up as a consultant to solve some of this. Are you now saying that it is the elites that are actually behind this insecurity, particularly the kidnapping?
We answer, don't worry. I will answer. Don't worry, I will answer you.
Because you said that the persons, the foot soldiers, don't know much. It's people like, I don't want to use you and I, that approach them to go and do that. Are you saying the elites are the one pushing the persons in the bottom of the society to commit this crime?
Yes. Now let me break it down. Some parts in Nigeria where they do mining, they will contact these Fulani guys and say, oh, we discovered gold here. There's tin here. But you know, this community, they will not let us come. We are promising you a land for you to take care of your cows. Fulani man is like, okay, and we'll give you X, Y, Z. But those people need to be there. We are the government. We are giving that place to you. You just need to move them out. Then the Fulani goes there. Pew, 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 pew. They give them the guns. Brrr. They dispose those people and then mining starts happening there. Zamfara, think about it. Mining. The people that benefit are the elites. You see, there's a whole chain. There's a whole chain. The civil defense protects a lot of mining sites in this country. The police protect a lot of mining sites in this country. Then the corrupt military. You see, the military are very, very corrupt. Very, very.
Off your mic, Honorable, off your mic.
Then the military too, they protect a lot of mining sites. But before you access this place, because you don't want to build these communities where you discover these mineral resources, you just want to chase them out. You end up killing a lot of people. When I went to Focus, we saw minerals on the ground, in bags. You don't want them there. So you have to do, what do they call it? It's a form of hand grabbing, ethnic cleansing. You just kill everybody there because you want to get something from the ground. It's a whole chain. Like I said, a lot of people benefit from this. The police, there's nothing the IG does not know. There's nothing the military
off your mic.
There's nothing.
Off your mic, Mr.
I'll tell you.
Off your mic.
Hold on.
Off mic for what?
There's nothing Nuhu Ribadu does not know. There's
nothing of course.
Ogantosin does not know. They know everything.
They know.
Thank you. So you are blaming the elites and the government for all
of them.
All of them. Are you an elite? Do you classify yourself as an elite? Just hold that thought. Please, can we pass the microphone to Chidi?
That is a brutal truth. A brutal truth, but they don't want to hear it. Nigeria don't like to hear this one. My fellow Biafrans, it's so sad that Finland get themselves involved with a terrorist country like Nigeria, and we will continue to do this revelation no matter how long it takes. I think I have to stop these things here because I will come back again this evening. I will come back this evening for another part of this section of it is now we will begin to reveal them. We will continue to highlight every atrocities of Nigerian government in the past. This is the time to highlight all of them. I will continue to highlight them one after the other. We will continue to highlight them. Don't go to sleep and say, oh, the case of Mazi Samora have finished, no need. Case of Mazi Samora have no need, let's go and rest. And there's no time to rest. This is the time to do the work. No time to rest. And I pray that CHUKS will give us the strength to fight this battle. And those who are attacking our platform, trying to shadow ban us, as you continue to do that, as you continue to shadow ban us and try to attack us, so CHUKS will attack the source of your life. The same way you attack our platform and shadow ban us, the same way CHUKS will shadow ban your life. The same way CHUKS will attack your life and shadow ban your life. Continue. I won't tell you to stop. The same way you attack this platform and shadow ban it, that same way Chukwu Okike will shadow ban and blacklist your life. Bunch of idiots. Thank you so much for watching. We are going to stop here, and before I go, I still have to continue to play the messages of Mazi Simon Ekpa as a form of our revelations and protest on what is happening. And Mazi Simon Ekpa is innocent of all charges. Everything has been charged. He has not committed any of them. He has been blackmailed by the Nigerian government, and we will continue to stand with him for better, for worse. Thank you so much for watching wherever you are watching, and stay blessed. See you again this evening. I'm going to come back by the grace of Chukwu. I will come back again. It doesn't matter what they do. If they like, let them block everybody. Even only me, I can preach my message and go.
From the roots to the sky. In the silence of the night, we still call your name. Through the storm and the struggle, we carry your faith. Though the walls may be high and the chains may be strong, your voice echoes louder every freedom song. Oh, we remember your courage, we remember your stand. For the people, for the future, for the promised land. Even when you're not here, your spirit still leads. In the hearts of the people, in our words and deeds. Oh, we don't go tired. We don't go fall. Through the fire, we stand tall. We know he will be free. Oh yeah. In our hearts, in our dreams, we believe. Simon Ekpa, we call your name. Born for the struggle, born for the flame. We know he will be free. One day, through the night, we go see better days. We miss your voice, your guiding light. But your spirit keeps the fire burning bright. From the streets to the villages, the message go round. Every voice, every soul in a freedom sound. No prison can silence what the truth has begun. Like the rising of the moon and the shining of the sun. Hey, they can try to hold you down, but they don't understand. This is bigger than a man, it's the cry of a lion. From the elders to the youth, everybody know. Freedom is a seed and it's already grown. Oh, we go rise again. We don't go fail. Through the pain, your voice we hear. We know he will be free. in your presence.